Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this module, we're going to discuss about Karnataka State Counseling process. The authority which is responsible for Karnataka counseling is KEA, that is Karnataka Examination Authority. So the official link is given in the resource below, which you can have access to. Now, as I just mentioned, KEA is the official authority which is responsible to do seat allotment process for Karnataka. Who's eligible? All candidates qualified in NEET UG exam can register for Karnataka State Counseling process. Karnataka is an open state. Non-domicile candidates are eligible to participate in private seats counseling. The application fees to register with Karnataka is, for general it is 1,000, for SC, ST and other candidates 500 rupees, and for the NRI and foreign nationals it's 2,000 rupees. Fee structure. Karnataka government seat. Karnataka has got government seat in a government college, government seat in a private college, private merit seat in a private college, management seat and NRI seat, as you can see on your screens. So government seat in a government college is approximately around 60,000 rupees per annum. Few are less, few are more, but this is the approximate fee structure. Government seat in a private college is kind of 1,50,000 per annum. Private merit seat in a private college is 10 lakh rupees per annum. Management and NRI seat in Karnataka will cost you anywhere between 25 lakhs per annum. From there are colleges going till 40-50 lakhs per annum. So this is based on the college, the management and NRI category. Of course, for the other government quota seats and the private merit seat, it is fixed. Now, to make it easier for all of you, we've updated the fee structures of all medical colleges in Karnataka, so it gets easier for you to understand. Currently, what you're seeing is 2021 fee structures, but as 2022 is announced, we will be updating it. So please visit resources section of this course, click on the fee structure tab, navigate to the college you want to check, and you'll be able to find the details as you can see on your screens. So we keep updating this sheet. As and when 2022 fee structures are out, we will be updating it. Now, things to consider during option entries. Now, till now, what we've learned is which is the counseling authority, where you should register, what is the application fees, who's eligible to apply. Now, you've registered for the KEA Counseling Authority. The next doubt that you would have is, how should I do the option entries? Now, while you're doing option entries, multiple things that you have to consider is rank cutoffs of previous year, the other previous year. You should know the fee structure of the colleges which you are prioritizing. Details about the college, how old or new it is it recognized, permitted, what is the infrastructure, how are the hostel facilities, what is the academic quality, how is the quality of teaching, what is the peer group going to be like, what is the miscellaneous fees that this particular college is collecting apart from the tuition fees, how well is this college located, how well is it connected to other cities and all that stuff. So whatever research you do, it's always better you do it well in advance before you actually finalize your options. Now, we've seen a lot of parents, students, after the seat is allotted, they'll tell, no, I don't want to go to Raichur, I don't want to go to Gulbarga, I don't want to go to that place just because the weather is hot. Or some people say, I don't want to go to Bangalore because it's very humid. There are some who also have reasons to say, okay, I don't want Bangalore, I want something else in and around Bangalore. So each student is different. So based on your requirement, make sure you're giving the right priority. Now, Karnataka has 3 rounds, round 1, round 2 and mop-up round. So 3 rounds will be done by KEA for the medical and stray round is done by the respective colleges. So round 1, we are showing you the highlights of round 1 over here. Now round 1, once you log into KEA website, you can see the information brochure, you can see the calendar of when the applications are going to open up and all that. So you register, you apply, complete the application payment, and then you're ready. So once you're done with your application, KEA will also put up dates for the document verification. You have to physically go and verify all your documents. Now, there may be an online option as well, based on, because last 2 years we saw that there was an online and offline option. So we will see what will be the option for 2022. But Karnataka has, before the seat is allotted, having your documents verified is must, whether it's offline or online, based on the announcement that they give. Once you successfully verify your documents, you will be given a verification slip which says that you've successfully completed your verification and for which category you're eligible to. So downloading that verification slip is must. Once you have that, you can log in and do your option entries. So you can do, there is no limitation that you can do only 20, 30, 40. You can put all the options that's available for you. Once you're done with the options, once you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's how Karnataka option entries work. You have to number them on the basis of your priority. So once you're done with your option entries, you'll have to save. Whatever you enter has to be saved. So once you successfully save your choices, the seats will be allotted. If the seat is allotted, you have 4 choices. That is called as post-seat allotment process, which you have to do. If the seat is not allotted, it's fine. You go ahead with the next round of counseling. Now, as I said, Karnataka has post-seat allotment process. What are the 4 choices that you have? Let's say you've got a seat allotted. If you're very satisfied, you have to click choice 1. Go to the college, complete your joining formalities. If you're not that happy, but if you're just satisfied with what option you have, you can go with choice 2. That is, you're holding the seat and then you're moving ahead with the next round of counseling for the better option. Choice 3, the college that has been allotted to you, you don't want it at all. Now, the choice 3, whatever college you've got it now, for your second round, this option will be automatically out of your login. Even if you want this college again, you will not get it. So be careful whether you really want to exercise choice 3. Then choice 4, you can leave the seat. Plus, you can exit the counseling process of KEA. So that's your choice. Once the seat is allotted, what do you want to click on? But this is must. You will have to click on one choice. Also in Karnataka, let's say round 1, you exercised your choices. Round 2, which we're going to discuss now, the same choices from round 1 is going to continue here. Let's say if you've got a seat allotted in round 1, whatever options you have written below that, all that will get automatically deleted for your round 2. So you will not have these options again. So be very, very careful in making sure you're putting the right preference, you're making the right order. Because today you put some new college on top and tomorrow you see, array, I made a mistake. All my friends below my rank have got better colleges, but we can't help it because let's say 5th option has come for you, but you have 30 options below that. All these below ones will be out of your login for round 2. What you can try will only be for the top 5. So now moving to round 2. So fresh registration will not be available for round 2. KEA opens registration only in round 1 and sometimes in the Mop-up Round. Only choice 2 and choice 3 candidates who haven't got any seat and only choice 2 and choice 3 candidates and who haven't got any seat allotted in round 1 are eligible to participate for round 2. If the seat is allotted, all colleges, as I just mentioned, right? If the seat is allotted for you in the round 1, all below colleges will be deleted from your login. It is very important that you save your choices after completing option entries. Now, the seat allotment process is the same. You enter your options, you will get the seat allotment. Once the seat is allotted, you can decide whether you're going to go report. It's take it or leave it option. There are no 4 choices here. There's no upgrade option from round 2 to round 3. So if you want to go ahead with it, go finish, report complete the joining formalities. If you've got an upgrade option, whatever you got in round 1 will automatically stay cancelled. The fresh option that's come for you, you'll have to go and complete the formalities for this. And if you haven't got anything, anyways, you're eligible for the next round. But if you've got something and if you don't take it up, you are not eligible for the Mop-up Round. So be very careful. Don't make yourself ineligible for the further rounds. So if you don't want something in round 2, as I told you, you cannot add options in KEA for round 2, but you can certainly delete them. If you feel something is not good, delete them. So Mop-up Round. Fresh registration may be open for Mop-up Rounds. This round, the Mop-up Round is generally at the KEA office in Bangalore. It is an offline round where you have to come to the KEA authority, where you have to come to the KEA Counseling Authority with a ready demand draft. You will have to be present in person in the KEA office. Based on the ranks, the authorities will be allotting the seats. So you can see it on they'll put up big TV screens on which you can see people above you are picking what kind of seats are available for you. So when you go to the respective authority there, you will know what seats you have, and then you have to make a choice, instant choice, whether you want to go with it or whether you don't want to go with it. So Mop-up Round is a face-to-face counseling which happens at the KEA office in Bangalore. Stray vacancy. All the vacant seats from the Mop-up Round is given back to the colleges. So that's called a stray vacancy. So for the stray vacancy, you can go personally visit the colleges, talk to them and see what is the best option you have. All the vacancies from Mop-up Round will go back to the colleges for the stray round. So the main highlights of KEA counseling, that what you should remember. First thing is KEA applications open, that fresh registrations will open only in round 1, and new registration may or may not open for mop-up. You will have to check the information brochure in detail. Option entries will open only once. The same choices will continue for your round 2. You cannot add any fresh choices for round 2. You can certainly edit the order and you can delete, but you cannot add. So whatever you want to put, think and add it in the beginning itself. You only need to save your option entries. There is no choice locking mechanism in KEA. So do not get confused between MCC, UP, Karnataka. But you have to save your choices. Online, offline document verification before seat allotment is must. This is not like MCC, where in MCC, post-seat allotment, you go with all the original documents to the allotted college, right? Here, it's not like that. You'll have to first verify your documents. Only students who successfully verify their documents are eligible to participate in the option entry rounds. No separate or new registration is allowed for the stray vacancy. Like when the seats are given back to the colleges for stray, there's no registration open, right? It's all closed. So if you are very keen on participating in Karnataka, whether it's through rounds or later for the stray vacancy, it's important that you register with the counseling authority to make sure your name is there in the list of eligible students, which the KEA will send it to all the KEA respective colleges for the stray vacancy. Upgrade option is there only from round 1 to round 2. There is no upgrade option from round 2 to round 3. In round 2, it is take it or leave it. If the seat is allotted to you, you'll have to take it. If you don't take it, you're not allowed for the further rounds of KEA counseling. Mop-up round happens in person in KEA at the Counseling Authority office in Bangalore. For the mop-up round, it is important that you download the verification slip and get the DDs along with you to be eligible to participate for the mop-up counseling. And as we just discussed before, in KEA, post-seat allotment, that is choice exercising is must. Whether you're going with choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, right? So that is must. Common mistakes which generally we see parents or students might end up doing. Now we are not saying that you will do this. What we've seen is many parents, because they're already stressed out, they're doing their regular routine work and they're still 12th standard children, so they are still not that aware about the whole counseling process. So sometimes the common mistakes which we see parents doing is lack of research on the colleges. Generally, while doing option entries, you'll be like, it's okay, let's put it, we'll see what comes. But later, once it comes, you don't want to take it. Then because after seat is allotted, we do serious research. Whether it is good, whether my child can be there for 5.5 years, no, all that. So then many students drop out. When you drop out, you have to face a consequence as well. Don't make yourself ineligible from any counseling authority. Strategize well. Make sure that you're getting the best seat for the rank and for the fee that you're willing to spend. Many parents do feel, let's say if you're going with the upgrade option, we will get enough time till the second round to pay the fees. That's not the fact. If you're going with the upgrade option, you still have to pay the full fees and then communicate your interest to go with the upgrade option. So you have to be prepared with the required funds. And we've always seen this, especially in KEA, the total fee structure is not checked well. You just select something and later once the seat is allotted, many parents will, management NRI seats, they think it is maybe the total package. Later they feel, it is annual package, we're not aware. Because here the management NRI seats, as I said, it's all 30, 35, 40, 45 lakhs per annum that is. So look at it properly and then make a wiser choice. Otherwise, unnecessarily, you'll have to face the consequence of not being eligible to go forward with the further rounds. First round is fine. Even in KEA, first round, if you get something, you don't like it, as I told you, have choice 3 to click on it. So there is nothing like they're going to ban you that you cannot participate in further rounds and all. But from second round, rules are very strict. So make sure that you screen well before doing your final choices. Now, not registering with multiple counseling authorities. You have to make yourself eligible in multiple places to make sure that you're getting the best seat for the rank you have. Not familiar with the penalty rules. This is one common thing that we see, because each counseling authority has different rules. In the same counseling authority, round 1 to round 2, round 2 to mop-up have got different rules. So sometimes we are seeing so many things, or maybe we are going through the phase for the first time. We tend to mix up, or we tend to forget the penalty rules. And after something has happened, we realize, oh, we lost the money. Oh, we've become ineligible now. Had we been eligible, we would have had better chances. So please read the penalty, the consequences of your choices that you're going to exercise, and then that would help you to make the right choice. Yeah, these are some common mistakes which we see happening around. If this can help one of you, it's great. And thank you so much for listening to this video. So what we learned in this module is, which is the counseling authority for Karnataka State Counseling. We learned about how many rounds of counseling KEA has. We learned about important points in KEA counseling, what you should remember while you're doing your choice entries. We learned about common mistakes which we might end up doing during our counseling phase. Thank you so much. See you in the next module.